All right. So today we will try to understand how a computer functions and or how you see the software, right? There is so much of data transit. What do we mean by data transit? We all are very much familiar with the web applications. We use it every day, right? Yeah. So you all have seen the software applications. Okay. So the software application, generally all the software applications are made from HTML. Do you all agree? HTML plus CSS. So the language what your browsers understand. Tell me the browsers, different browsers. Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, yeah, Mozilla, and so many others, right? So these are the browsers. These browser they understand a certain language. Agree? So they understand a certain language. Like we all come from a different place, right? Like Jagruti understands Hindi, English, right? She does not understand Kannada. She will learn Kannada in some time, right? Likewise, we understand different languages. But can I really go and talk to Jagruti in Kannada at this stage? She cannot. So the browser will not understand if you go and talk Java to it. It will understand only HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Some scripting it will understand. Are we all clear? Yeah. So these are your browsers and this understands this language, and thus what is the role of a browser function? Internet browser, it is doing some browsing. It is going to make a request. You write www.google.com. What will happen? This google.com is an URL, right? Uniform resource locator. It is one resource locator. We will talk about what is a resource, and it is trying to locate something. We will try to understand. So this www.google.com is a domain address. Okay, and this will have an IP address, a number associated with it. Okay, at the back. So this address, the way we have an address to our home or an office, the website will also have an address, right? And that is the resource. Now, when you write www.google.com, you are giving an instruction to the web browser, and this web browser is going to take this instruction and it will try to find this resource. It is going to find this resource at this IP address. It knows this IP address. Your network administrator will be there. It will go and find in the complete world where this address is. Where is that data center located? It is in California, let us assume. Okay, it is in California. Yeah, so it will go and it will find, and inside this address you have sent a www.google.com/search. So there is a function called /search. It will talk to Google saying, hey Google, I want to hit your search resource, right? And you should give me back your HTML, and your Google gives back your HTML. Agree? This is called a request and response. You are requesting something. Yesterday we said there was a framework. We spoke about this. We spoke about service. We spoke about operation. We spoke about input output. Yeah. We spoke about transaction. Right? Yeah. And another thing is a request response. They all mean one and same. So in the service, you go to a hotel and you order something, right? You see the catalog and then you order for idli, dosa, whatever. That is your input. And what they will do, they will deliver that to you. Operation is also same. There is an input. You give an input output. Transaction is also same. You give an input output. But this input may vary. What input you are giving may vary. Right? You're not going to give a calculator also does the same function. Right? So another two terminologies are function, method. They all mean same. You give something to it and it is going to give you back something. That is how the world is structured. Everything is a service industry. You give the money to Swiggy, they are going to deliver you the food. You pay something on Amazon, they are going to give you that product. Do you all agree? Yeah. So this is the request response. You are making a request to the server. See that word server. It is serving you something. Right? In the hotel also you go, you expect them to serve you, right? Servant. What is a servant? A servant, he will try to serve you something. So that is a server. They are giving you the server. So you are requesting something, and for that request, you are getting some response. Agree? Right? So these all mean one and same. But now the today's topic of discussion is you are sending an HTML request. Okay, you are sending an HTML request because your browser understands only HTML. You are sending an HTML request to the server, right? But your server is actually has an application of Java. Okay, so this server does not understand HTML. Your server understands only Java or Python or whatever programming languages you have chosen. Yeah, so your server understands only that. Now what will you do? Using your programming language, you will write an Java program to convert this HTML into your Java object. Do you all follow? I will write a Java program to convert my HTML, whatever. HTML is a markup language, right? It will come like this. You're sending, it's just an envelope, it's a letter. There is a request letter which is sent here, but then it has come in an HTML format, or it would have come in an XML format. You getting me? Yeah, it has not come as an object, it has come in as HTML. So now this component is your server. You're writing a Java program. This understands only Java. So there will be a component written called parser, where your HTML will be read, and using Java programming only, your HTML will be read and converted into a Java object. What is a Java object? You will understand in some time. Don't worry about it. But at a very high level, macro level, your HTML gets converted into a Java object. Now this Java object, you have requested this HTML, you are making a query here. Show me the employee details. Show me the people who have joined this month. That is the query you have sent. This is for user, right? That is why this is called user interface. You could say to the user, go and query in the database. Why do you really need an UI? Right? UIs are meant for a business people, right? They are not the technology people. You are a software engineer. You are making the applications for the non-technical people. You with me? Yeah. So you're making it. That is why it is called as an user interface. Somebody is using it, and it is an interface. You have stored the data in your database, right? But then that data is seen on your UI. Agree? So this object, now your Java, and this now your database, this database, does it understand Java? No. This speaks a language of only SQL. It's a query language. Agree? So now your Java, being a programming language, will convert this object into SQL statements. Okay, and then this talks to this, and this will now respond, and now this will respond to this. This will respond to this. You will once again make an HTML, and you will send the response. Are we all clear? These are different programming languages. Okay, so they talk to each other in the instruction they can understand. So the crux of the topic of discussion is, so your programming languages are so powerful. Your programming language is able to make a UI, JavaScript. Your programming language is able to convert in any formats it want. And HTML came and you convert it into Java, and that Java, you did a processing, you could make an SQL statement, and you can talk to SQL. So the power of your programming languages is you can do anything. Your Python is now adding a whole lot of power to get the graphs and do the analysis, right? And you could do here, you could do a whole lot of business functions. You could do a whole lot of scientific calculations and all if you want. You with me? Yeah. So that is the power of programming language. And you are now going to learn this, all of this. You with me? Yeah.